All right, lean in close, folks, because we're about to crank the volume on one of those songs that sneaks into your brain like an earworm with a backstage pass. You know the one, Nickelback's Rockstar? Yeah, that guilty pleasure anthem where Chad Kroeger croons about trading his soul for a mansion, a yacht, and enough bling to blind a satellite. Admit it, even if you're the type who swears your playlist is all indie vinyl and artisanal folk, you've belted out, "I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in," at least once, probably in the shower where no one's judging. Or are they? But here's the kicker. This tune isn't just a radio staple. It's a cultural grenade that exploded in ways no one saw coming. We're talking origins that started with a casual band chat, turning into a satirical sucker punch. Release drama that had it flopping, then soaring like a phoenix on steroids. Controversies that fueled the great Nickelback hate machine, and a legacy that's still rippling through memes, sea shanties, and even lawsuits. Stick around, because by the end, you might just find yourself defending this bad boy at your next dinner party. Or at least humming it under your breath. Let's rewind to the spark that lit this firecracker. Picture this. It's the early 2000s, Nickelback's grinding through tours, and the band's kicking back after a show, probably nursing some Alberta brews in a dingy green room that smells like sweat and ambition. Chad Kroeger, the gravel-voiced frontman with hair that defies gravity, turns to his brother Mike on bass and says something like, "Man, why does everyone want to be a rock star?" Not in some deep philosophical way, nah, they're riffing on the perks. The private jets, the groupies, the endless supply of quesadillas that apparently come with a side of ha-ha. Mike later spilled the beans in interviews. It was all about poking fun at the rock mythos, those tall tales of trashing hotel rooms and waking up with a tiger in the bathroom, a la The Hangover but without the wolf pack. They weren't glorifying it, they were lampooning the absurdity. Think about it. What if your day job involved begging for a bathroom full of condoms and a star on the boulevard? Sounds glamorous until you're the one cleaning up the aftermath. The writing process? Pure jam session gold. Chad scribbles down lines that read like a wish list from a kid who watched too much MTV Cribs. Big house, baseball bat in the corner for security, and rubbing elbows with Playboy bunnies. But here's the genius twist, it's all tongue-in-cheek. They rope in Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top for those spoken word gems like, "Hey, so what you need?" delivered in that Texas drawl that could melt butter. Obscure trivia alert. Billy's not just phoning it in. He's the voice of rock royalty adding layers to this parody pie. And get this, what if they hadn't included that? Would Rockstar have the same swagger? Probably not. It'd be like a beard without the moustache. Awkward. But as they're crafting this beast, little do they know it's about to catapult them into a love-hate vortex that'd make even the most jaded roadie blush. Fast forward to the album drop, All the Right Reasons, Nickelback's fifth studio slab, hitting shelves in 2005 like a meteor of post-grunge power chords. This record's already stacked with hits like Photograph and Far Away, but Rockstar lurks at the end, track 11, waiting like a hidden boss level. The band records it at Mountain View Studios in Vancouver, layering those crunchy guitars and that infectious chorus that sticks harder than gum on a concert floor. Shenanigans ensue during production, rumor has it. Chad's perfectionism had them tweaking vocals until the cows came home, or at least until the Tim Hortons ran out of double-doubles. Release time. Initially, it's just a US and Canada single in 2006. No big fanfare, no video, and it kinda fizzles at number 54 on the Hot 100. Ouch! Like showing up to your own party and finding out everyone's at the cooler one next door. But hold your horses. The label smells potential and relaunches it worldwide in 2007 with a video that's pure chaotic brilliance. Directed by Dory Oskowitz, it's a lip-sync extravaganza featuring over 400 people, from everyday Joes like construction workers and cheerleaders to celebs like Kid Rock, Gene Simmons from Kiss, and hockey legend Wayne Gretzky. Imagine wrangling that cast. Gene probably demanded a tongue-waggling clause in his contract. Trivia nugget. The final scene's filmed live at a Massachusetts show, capturing that raw energy where fans are moshing like it's the end times. And the cameos? Nelly Furtado pops in, Eliza Dushku from Buffy fame, even some Playboy models strutting their stuff. It's a visual feast that screams, everyone wants to be a rock star, mirroring the lyrics perfectly. But here's a pun for you. This relaunch didn't just nickel and dime its way up the charts. It backed right into the top 10, peaking at number 6. Talk about a comeback, kid. Yet as the views pile up, over 1 billion on YouTube now, the haters start sharpening their pitchforks. What if this video hadn't dropped? Would Rockstar be collecting dust in the bargain bin? Nah, but it sure as hell amplified the madness. Now let's crank up the drama dial to the rise to mythic status, where Rockstar morphs from hit to cultural lightning rod. Controversies? Oh, we've got 'em stacked like amps at a festival. First off, the song's satirical edge gets lost on some folks faster than a guitar pick in a mosh pit. Critics slam it as glorifying shallow fame, missing the joke entirely. BuzzFeed crowns it the second worst song ever, saying if aliens asked why we hate Nickelback, this would be Exhibit A. Oof. A Pop Justice poll dubs it the worst single of 2008. And The Guardian calls it a comedy skit without laughs. Harsh, but hey, that's rock and roll. This fuels the broader Nickelback backlash, which peaks around this era. Remember that 2008 UK furniture ad using the song? It sparked online ridicule, turning the band into a punchline for selling out. What if they hadn't licensed it? Might have dodged some bullets, but then again, sofa sales probably spiked. Cultural ripple effects? Massive. The track infiltrates everything, parodied in cartoons, referenced in Hardy's 2024 country tune Rockstar, where he name-drops Nickelback as a nod to their Crossroads collab. Even sea shanties. In 2021, amid lockdown boredom, UK band The Lottery Winners drops a TikTok shanty version, tweaking lyrics to nautical nonsense like I wanna be a rock star, on the 7 seas. Nickelback jumps in, collabing on a full track that goes viral, proving the song's bones are sturdy enough for any genre swap. Backmasking myths? Let's debunk that quick. Some old-school rock rumors claim playing tunes backward reveals satanic messages. For Rockstar, folks joke that reversing Nickelback just gives you more Nickelback, which is worse than any devil whisper. Truth. No hidden demons here. We spun it both ways, and all you get is garbled Kroger growls about quesadillas. Mandela effect bonus, some swear the line is I'll have the quesadilla on the house. But nope, it's just ha-ha. Minds blown? Good. Satirical swipe. Imagine if backmasking was real. Chad'd probably be subliminally telling us to buy more Timbits. But the real controversy bombshell? That 2021 lawsuit from Texas rocker Kirk Johnston, claiming Nickelback ripped his 2001 Rockstar. He sues for infringement, pointing to similar titles and themes. Court drama ensues, but in 2022, a judge rules no dice. The songs don't sound alike, and Nickelback's lyrics are way more detailed. Affirmed on appeal. Phew! What if he'd won? Would we be calling it Techstar now? Nah, but it adds to the mythic aura. Through it all, Rockstar becomes a mirror for our fame obsession, influencing everything from memes to merchandise. Ripple effect. It's the song that made hating Nickelback a national pastime, yet sold millions, proving irony's the ultimate rock star. Diving into the legacy and lasting weirdness, Rockstar endures like that tattoo you got on a dare, regrettable toe-some, iconic to others. 15 years post-release, it's certified diamond in streams, the band's top digital seller at over 4 million US downloads. Cultural echoes? It's quoted in movies, TV, even political satire. Remember when it symbolized the American dream gone materialistic? What if Nickelback had gone serious instead of satirical? we'd have missed this gem that's inspired covers from folk to metal. Weird trivia, the video's cast includes Lupe Fiasco and Paul Wall, proving hip-hop and rock can high-five. And that quesadilla line? Spawned endless debates. Some mishear it as a jab at fancy menus, but it's just absurd fun. Legacy-wise, it cemented Nickelback as polarizing kings. Over 50 million albums sold globally, yet eternal meme fodder. Ripple to culture? It predicted our influencer era, where everyone's chasing that rockstar glow-up via TikTok filters and sponsored posts. Satirical aside, if Rockstar dropped today, Chad'd add verses about NFTs and metaverse mansions. Lasting weirdness. That sea shanty collab Nickelback going pirate proves the song's immortal. Or how about fans throwing rocks at them in Portugal back in 2002, pre-Rockstar, foreshadowing the hate. But here's the respect nod. Beneath the jokes, it's genius songcraft, catchy hooks, relatable satire, all without selling their soul. What if every band roasted themselves like this? Music be funnier, that's for sure. All right, we've jammed through the chaos, the laughs, and the lore. Hope your inner rock stars fired up. If this tale hit you like a power chord, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into music's wild side, and drop a comment. What's your most absurd rockstar fantasy? Until next time, keep rocking responsibly or not. Bang!